And we are live. I'm excited to be here with you today. I got some really amazing content. Make sure to subscribe. If you like what you hear, make sure to subscribe. I got about 759 subscribers. Thank you so much for everybody that's been subscribing. I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been traveling around the world, teaching people on real estate, business, and sales. I have several companies. I have a portfolio across Canada. And all I want to do is be in a position of service to you. And so today I want to talk a little bit about expansion and how to grow your business and how to grow any business. Now, if you're following me for real estate or you're following me for business, I will tell you that whether you're growing your business or your real estate portfolio or even your career, there's several steps that you have to take before you get there. Number one, you need to know what the end result looks like. And you need to operate as if you are already there. So number one, establish what is your end result and operate today as if you already are there. But people make so many mistakes along the way. People get stuck, and I always get the question, Alfonso, like, I've been doing this for 20 years. How did you scale your business so fast? It's almost like it was overnight. I'll tell you this, it was not overnight. But I know where people get stuck. I know exactly where people get stuck. Well, at the very bottom, at the very beginning, most people are just, going day by day, living that 40-40 plan. You guys know the 40-40 plan. 40 years, 40 hours for 40 years of your life. And for whatever reason, some people stay there, stay on the 40-40 plan. And, there's like linear growth, but they're depressed, they're not fulfilled because they're not growing. And if you're not growing, you are dying. The only way to feel fulfilled is if you're growing and learning and expanding, right? And that's what we're talking about. How to expand. You cannot expand and contract at the same time. You cannot be growing and conserving at the same time. So how does this happen? So at some point here, someone gets introduced to an idea. At the very beginning, someone will get introduced to an idea. Maybe they get a little bit of information. So here you'll get the information, which is great. Great, you get a little information, and most people get stuck there. They get stuck at the information stage. They start reading books and 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 books. I met someone that read 700 books. And I said, "What did you do?" He said, "Well, I'm still waiting for one more book." And so reading more books, getting more information, it's not going to help you, it's not going to help the momentum moving forward. So what I say is, search for the education. Search for the education. And so that could be a workshop, that could be a training, that could be, you went and got an intensive training of some sort. But look for that education. Now, what happens is, here's the problem. Usually, and I'm going to tell you, the next step after the education is look for that community, right? Look for that community of people that are doing exactly what you are trying to do. Immerse yourself with people that are like you and have the same information, have the same education, and are actually doing what you're trying to do. They say that you are the average 5 of the people you spend the most time with. You're the average 5. You have the average marriage, the average relationships, the average health, the average finances, the average of the 5 of the people that are closest to you, the people that you spend the most time with. And so at this point, when you did not have the education, you were not able to hang out with these people. these people could not relate to you because you did not share in the same education. Right? At this level of the education, you couldn't take on this education unless your mind had been opened with the information. And so as you're moving up the ladder, it's important that you look for people that have done it before. Look for coaching. Look for mentoring. So this community can include coaching. It can include mentoring. It's now you're immersed yourself. What happens is being part of this will get you to take action. You take action. Plain and simple, you are a product and a reflection of the expectations of your peer group. Change your peer group, you get action. And so that action will give you the results. And so usually what happens around the education part, because the community, okay, these people are almost at an elite level where they need to, for them to continue to grow, they need to associate themselves with other like-minded people. And at this point, there's always a cost, whether you're in business, whether you're in sales, whether you're building a house, whether you're in real estate, whether you're an investor, anything. The jump from the education level to the community part. The jump, maybe you have to join a country club. Maybe you have, there's a monetary barrier here. And that monetary barrier is what keeps everybody below this line. And so if you never make it above this line, you will never be able to tap into the resources of the people, the community, the coaching, the mentoring. And so you will never grow. And that's what happens. People get to this level and they say, well, you know what? I don't want to cross to the other side because it just costs too much, or it's too expensive. I don't want to join a country club. I don't want to join an association. And so what happens is they'll say, I'm going to just try it on my own. I'm just going to get a little bit more education. I want to get a little bit more of information. And so what happens is people stay on this education track for a very, 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 very long time, not doing anything. Not doing anything. And so you see how easy it is for someone to get stuck. This is why people get stuck. This here can represent 20 years. I started in business 25 years ago, and I've expanded my businesses. I own 11 companies. I have a real estate portfolio across Canada. I've expanded, right? Because every single time I'm making that jump to the other side, whether I have to pay for it or not. It doesn't really matter. I need to be around the people that are going to get me to the next level. And so the formula is easy. Now, once you get your results and you are now you are an alumni, you are now experienced, seasoned, you're a seasoned business person, investor, salesperson, then you might want to look for more education at this point, right? At this point, you want to get yourself, now that you've got results and you got this community, you're going to want to go get some more education. And so what happens is right here, this education, you're going to be able to resonate. And it could be even the same type of education you're getting over here, but now your mind is open because now you got those results. And so this education, now at some point, you have to continue to build community. You have to join a community. And now these people here are different than the people here. The people down here are different than the people that are taking action. And the people that are taking action are different than the people that are seasoned and have experience and are mastering. They're now focused on mastery. right? There's something about learning, and then there's something about mastering something. And so this community, it's a new community, and this line here, there's always going to be a price to pay. Maybe it's not a monetary price, but there's always going to be a price to pay every single time. And so this is where maybe somebody gets stuck here. They have some results. They did all the right things, but they're cruising now on the education, and they become gluttons of education. Gluttons of education. And so too much over-education is not good for you either. And so they stay on this. This could be another 20 years, right? So by the time you actually get anywhere, it's like now we're talking about 40 years. And so, you know, you might take that leap. Like, for example, there's a lot of mentoring and coaching I'm taking. One of the programs that I'm going to be taking costs $240,000 US. And guess what? That's on my list of goals. I need to do that. I need to take this jump to surround myself around people that are, you know, focused on the next level. Billionaires, multi-millionaires. I need to surround myself around that. And what happens, I'm going to take actions again as a result. Now, these actions are going to be different than these actions. And so I'm taking actions again. And then what happens? I'm going to get results, right? I'm going to get results. And then I'm going to go educate myself again. And then I'm going to make another leap, you know, into these type of people. Now, when I look back, now I'm hanging around with the Bloombergs. I'm hanging around. You're talking about Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett. And my friends, this is how you get to the top. This is how you expand your business from just being a solopreneur to running an organization, going to the next level. Because what these people know, this people doesn't know, and nobody around you knows right here. What happens is you at the very bottom right here, you can't do anything. You're stuck. And so I challenge you to think outside the box. I'm challenging you to go out there and, you know, get the education, get around a group of people that have the results that you're looking for, and just go out there and crush it. My friends, you know, I love doing these videos. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these videos. Subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the bell as well so you're notified the next time I do a video. My good friends, we'll see you all at the top.